Welcome to the Pizza Bros podcast. Today we're recording episode 4, the Buckin Bronc.
It's a very slow Tuesday afternoon. Steve, Dennis, Ed, and Riley all watch the store TV to pass the time until dinner orders roll in. The most difficult part about watching TV as a group is always the vast differences in taste and preferences. But there's one show that they can all agree on called Get 'em Coppers.
Whoop whoop!
Each one of them feels like they can personally relate to a different person shown on the fast-paced reality-style cop show. Steve, the police officer, Ed, the victim, Dennis, the nosy neighbor, and Riley, the suspect. As the show hits a commercial break, the founder comes on the screen to pitch his latest promotional maneuver. The founder wears his signature Western wear, complete with a cowboy hat and boots with the spurs. Yes, with the spurs.
Howdy, y'all! It's me, the Pizza Bros founder, the founder!
He spouts with excitement in his thick cowboy accent.
If you use our newfangled online pizza ordering system at therealpizzabros.com, you'll be entered to win a chance to receive your next delivery from me in my signature Buckin Bronc.
The commercial changes scenes and shows the Buckin Bronc monster truck driving over piles of cars and rocks at rodeos around the world. The crowd cheers with excitement as cars are crushed like empty soda cans. The commercial cuts to celebrity spokesperson and professional bull rider Blake McManus, who continues the pitch. You don't have to go to the rodeo to see a real Buckin Bronc. All you have to do is order online at therealpizzabros.com and wait for the founder to come to your door. The Pizza Bros crew stares vacant at the screen for a minute before Riley decides to put in his 2 cents.
That'll never happen here. The odds of one of our customers winning a national contest like that is like 60 million to 1.
He exclaims.
You really think Pizza Bros has 60 million customers?
Asks Dennis sarcastically.
Good point. More like 6 million to 1.
Says Riley as he corrects himself. Fast forward to 3 months later, and the unbelievable news is delivered to Ed over the phone. One of your customers won the Buckin Bronc promotion, Debbie informs Ed. Really? Ed questions in disbelief. Yes, isn't that fantastic? We're gonna get so much free press out of this, brags Debbie. Oh, that's great, says Ed as he fakes enthusiasm. You are going to have a lot of work to do if you're getting a visit from the founder, lectures Debbie. What kind of work? Asks Ed. At least 10 corporate executives will be coming into your store to check every single detail and make sure it is absolutely perfect for the event. They'll be there any minute, Debbie states. The front door flies open and Ed can see an army of corporate trolls swarm the store like FBI agents on a raid. They're here now, I gotta go, says Ed as he hangs up the phone. The trolls swarm every nook and cranny of the store, nitpicking every tiny imperfection. Several hours later, an exhausted Steve, Ed, and Dennis have finished cleaning, organizing, and stocking the entire store. The head troll looks around and declares it acceptable. A few days later, it's the time that they've all been waiting for. The founder is on his way to the store to take a delivery to the prize winner. Ed prepares a single pizza, boxes it, cuts it, and gets it ready to hand off. Suddenly, the front door flies open and the trolls whisper in excitement. The founder, the founder, the founder. Steve and Dennis can't see the founder, but wait anxiously to meet their celebrity boss in person. As the founder enters the store, they can hear the jingle jangle of his spurs echo through the crowd. Ting, ting, ting. Steve leans over and whispers to Dennis, "What the heck is that noise?" Dennis whispers back,
No idea.
Suddenly, the founder is in clear view.
Howdy, y'all. I'm the founder. Pleasure to meet ya.
He announces in his friendly cowboy accent. Steve whispers to Dennis again, I thought he'd be taller. Dennis replies in a whisper,
Me too. He looks bigger on TV.
The founder looks directly at Ed and asks plainly,
Is my order ready for delivery?
Ed picks up the pizza box. His hands shake as he nervously replies, Yes, Mr. Founder, your order is right here. One pepperoni pizza. The founder laughs as he takes the pizza box from Ed.
Mr. Founder, that's my father. I'm the founder. THE E. Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Steve and Dennis, still watching the spectacle, turn and look at each other puzzled. Steve mouths the word "the" at Dennis and they both shrug. The founder puts the pizza box in an insulated bag and waves goodbye as he heads out the store.
Pleasure to meet ya. Now I'm off to show y'all how to do a delivery with style and panache.
As the founder leaves, so do all of the corporate trolls, leaving just Steve, Ed, and Dennis in the store. Ed towels the copious amounts of nervous sweat off of his brow, smiles, and says aloud, "This is going to be some great free promotion for our store." In a quiet, gated community, a crowd of neighbors forms outside of the prize-winning family's house. Camera crews from several news stations are set up and waiting for the founder to arrive. Corporate executives pace back and forth nervously, worried about the founder's predictable wild card antics. In the distance, there is the rumble of an oversized V8 engine, and the Buckin Bronc is now visible to all that await. With its 6-foot-high tires, the Buckin Bronc easily overshadows the largest family SUV in the neighborhood. Its blue paint job shines in the sun as the founder now parks in front of the winning family's home. The founder exits the monster truck, pizza bag in hand, and climbs down a ladder. He waves at the bystanders, smiles into the cameras, and heads to the front door. Camera crews follow his every move with anticipation as he knocks on the door. The winning family opens the door and the camera crew gets a shot of their excited, smiling faces. The mom, dad, and daughter exit the front door with expectation in their eyes. They are in turn greeted by the founder with his sparkling blue eyes and charming smile.
Howdy, y'all.
The founder begins.
You're my lucky winners. So not only is this pizza free today, but you also get to see the Buckin Bronc do her thing in real life. It's so nice to meet you,
exclaims the mom. "In honor, sir," says the dad.
"I want to see the Bronc buck, Mr. Founder,"
says the daughter. The four head down the driveway and over to the Buckin Bronc. The founder climbs into the cab, starts the truck, and fishes for a RC-style remote control. He again hops down from the cab.
"Now everybody, stand back. This Bronc could get a little wild,"
the founder warns the crowd. The founder rotates a dial on his remote control and the Buckin Bronc's engine roars to life.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
It roars, shaking the leaves on nearby trees. The surrounding crowd cheers at the roaring of the engine. The founder lets the engine settle and yells,
"Hey, y'all, watch this."
He hits a few switches and the hydraulic suspension goes up and down. First the front and then the back. The sides alternate until the monster truck looks like a real-life Buckin Bronc from the rodeo. The crowd cheers again with a thunderous roar. Encouraged by the crowd, the founder hits a few more switches. The Bronc bucks even more erratically, spinning left, right, and in circles just like a real horse trying to throw a rider off of its back.
Yeah.
The crowd again cheers and eggs the founder to kick it up another notch.
Do it again.
Which he gladly obliges. The Bronc rears itself up on its back tires and does a small burnout, looking somewhere between a rearing horse and an RC car. But suddenly, everything goes horribly wrong. The cheers of the gathered crowd are turned into gasps of fear and panic as the Buckin Bronc smashes its way through hedges, mailboxes, and streetlights. It finds itself in a yard and digs out a massive mud pit with its oversized off-road tires. To top off the horror, the Buckin Bronc bucks through the winning family's detached garage, wrecking it along the way. Finally, the founder gets the truck back under control and onto the street.
"Whoa, girl, ease up, ease up,"
the founder exclaims to the truck as it pulls itself safely onto the street. He turns off the truck and pats its oversized muddy tire like he was patting the side of a scared horse.
"Good girl,"
he says to the now silent truck.
"Woo, that Bronc got a little wild,"
he exclaims. The winning family is in absolute shock. The state of devastation has been wrought on their quiet suburban neighborhood. The crowd's mouth hang open with no sounds coming out. The founder, completely oblivious, looks around and realizes that he still hasn't given the family their pizza. So he fishes the box out of the bag and hands it to the daughter. He pats her head and gives her a smile.
"Thanks for a good time. I'll see y'all later,"
he says as he hops back into his truck. He drives away, leaving a wake of devastation in his path. The crowd angrily murmurs to themselves, and the TV crews realize that they have something amazing to run on the news that night. "Please tell me you got all of that on camera," says Elliot Daly to his cameraman, who nods his head yes. As the founder leaves, the daughter opens the pizza box and is completely disappointed. She tugs on her father's shirt sleeve.
Dad, they forgot my pepperoni!
Back at the Pizza Bros store, Steve, Ed, and Dennis have just watched the events unfold on TV. Steve turns and looks at Ed dead in the eye. "You were right. We sure will get a lot of free press out of this." The end.
Thanks for listening to the Pizza Bros podcast. Don't forget to share, subscribe, like, or whatever else, because without you, we'd have no listeners. Thanks.